Alright, hello everybody and welcome to another Minecraft video on Project PortsalMC Map Gaming Building Vlogs. Today I am going to be working, well not really working, we're more going to be goofing off this episode and kind of messing around with some of the things that I've implemented, like villagers, some of the stuff that I've set up around the map, and just seeing what exactly happens if we let it run and just see, because I oftentimes have to wait for hours and hours to do this kind of thing, and I know that you're seeing this tiny little window of the view, and yes, I know, but while I talk, why not consider hitting that subscribe button, maybe leaving a like on the video always helps out. But for right now, let's get back to the main subject at hand, and that is villager stupidity. um you may be asking, why am I talking about villager stupidity? It is because I have to deal with these numbskulls. These. And I haven't exactly done a head count either, and I'm too lazy to go do that. But there's probably over, like, I don't know, 50 or 60 villagers on the island right now. I genuinely do not know. And I don't have a don't have the documentation capabilities to go around and individually get writing down these names and just doing a total head count, because believe me, if I did that, um which I probably should, yeah, anyways, let's head to the iron farm and get away from all this noise. Anyways, this is my map. I spent like a few months on this. I'm going to continue developing it, but for right now, I'm taking a slight break from it. For the most part, or at least I'm slowing development because I have some other things that I'm going to be working on. And I probably won't be coming out with any more. Well, not anymore. I will probably be coming out videos, but I probably won't be coming out with him as often as I have been, because there's just some scheduling issues. Anyways, so I think I've already explained what this iron farm is for. I mean, obviously it's an iron farm, a source of iron. I did not mean to break that. Anyways, let's head off in this direction. And head to one of the watchtowers. I don't know which one. We were already at one of them. Let's head to the other one. That's on the complete opposite side of the island, but you know what? It is what it is, and yeah. I know I'm in creative, but sometimes you just gotta munch on something, even if it has no benefit. All right, we're here now. I'm gonna pause here, and well, we're gonna talk about some things. For one, I'm gonna be probably doing a. Okay, so pretty soon here, I'm gonna be starting doing more in the studio videos. I've wanted to start those back up. I've kind of taken a hiatus from that for a little while. Um, let's just label this as just a channel discussion video, because you know that's really what's just gonna be amounting to right now. Basically, my goals And ambitions right now hinge almost entirely on the way my channel is going. The way I do my content is this: whatever is getting the most views at a time gets the most coverage. So say something on it, if I go through and I see a series that's old and is getting a lot of coverage, getting a lot of views, I'll either reboot it or continue where I left off, because there's a lot of series which I've done where I've just completely just lost track and just sort of given up. I may not have the worlds anymore to some of them, but like that won't stop me from trying to reboot them. Um, let's see, what else is there to talk about? Let's talk about sponsors. I don't have any sponsors right now, and I don't think I'll be taking any sponsors just yet. I'm not even in any position to right now, so yeah. As far as this map goes and Minecraft map, I will be continuing more of these videos. And it's just like, when working on a large project such as this, sometimes it's good to just take a break and come back to it. It doesn't sometimes you have to take a long break, maybe a month or two, and then come back to it, because inspiration doesn't just come out of nowhere here. For me, this is just a hobby, and if it starts getting grinding or just starts becoming more trouble than it's worth, I'll usually, for this series in particular, I'll pause it and then come back to it. But yeah, as you can see with my latest video trends, I'm definitely wanting to start to play more of that Tiny Tanks game for a little while and kind of take a break from Minecraft as a whole. Um, I've done a lot, and I mean a lot of building um, on this map. I've put in so many hours, and it's all coming together quite nicely, but I just, you know, I'm also throwing around the idea of, instead of having 100 quests, which was my initial goal. Initially I wanted 100 main quests, and I'm not even sure I could do that alone or solo. So I'm kind of debating whether or not to limit it to just 50, which would mean there would only be 20 more quests, or maybe less than 20 quests, um, more quests to go, and I would be finished with this a lot faster. And then I could start rebalancing and doing a lot of the background stuff that's pretty boring and usually doesn't get that much attention. Let's And considering that all this behind me, I've all done solo, I think I'd be happy if I did like 50, only 50 quests. Because there's going to be a bunch of side quests too, which I haven't been able to get around to because I haven't been finished with the main quests. And there's like, do I leave in the comment section? Do you want this map to have a full 100 quests, or just leave it at 50 quests and with some extra random miscellaneous quests thrown in? Because I can always come back later down the line. I can always save a point where, before do the final 20 quests or something, and have it so I can just change the storyline from there. Because honestly, right now I'm thinking of downsizing a little with this map, and I know everything here has been about ambitions and goals and all this stuff. Like, I want to do the 100 quests, but at the end of the day, if I can't do that 100 quests, it's like, and this is turning kind of into a TED talk, but I hope you're following along. It's just like, you know, there's something about making a map, especially a map of this quality. Granted, it's not like anything high octane or resource intensive or anything like that for that matter. This is sort of just me, one guy's casual dream of creating a Minecraft map that people can enjoy. And at the end of the day, that's just all it amounts to. And you know what? I'm perfectly happy with that. I mean, this is at day's end a hobby project. And it's also kind of fun running around here in an AFK version because it's like you get to see a lot of the night stuff. It's actually really cool. Um, I normally work during the days in Minecraft. I usually set the time daylight cycle off to just stay static as at like noon or like beginning of the day or something, so I don't have to deal with like hostile mob spawning. So it's just because I can't change the difficulty or else I lose risk I risk losing every single boss that I have put into this world. Um there's like a total of 4 bosses or something. Um there's Baba Yaga, there's Oracle, um there's an evoker who's I forget the name of. Um let's see who else is there. There's another one. There's obviously the Wither, but that one is more of a side. That's gonna be more of a side quest boss. You're gonna. I'm. There have a space in the end where you can go fight the Wither actually, and I set that up early in development because I realized that I don't want people just digging all the way down to Deep Slate and having to do that nonsense. So yeah. Anyways, that about wraps up my stance on this map and everything. That wraps up this episode of Project PortsalMC Map Gaming Building Vlogs. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.